Utie oha extra ponkno.
Needs FM.
Honorable Ahmed Ibrahim, what can I say? Sir, the situation eba ya ka NDC for no ba become 136 no na nka 137. Mami Musa o question here. Na tobu ase mama no nsi ansa na di mu ayaba. 1. Abdul Latif Dan Ablikuma Central. 2. Abdul Salam Adams New Edubiase. 3. Amankwa Nicholas Amanfi East. 4. Avoka Cletus Apu Zebila. 5. Boateng Joseph Apia Afram Plains Staff. 6. Ofosu Ejare Elizabeth Tamale North. 7. Kwesin James Yache Asane North. And I jump to 9. Suparu Adams Muhammad Sisala West. Sa nipa 8 amabo mudin. Omu nyina aye NDC MPs ana.
Adakabre wammo Saraju Asafo.
Ipacho tintam say abo nipa 8. Sa edi 8 ya me boy.
Nyina ye. Oyi apart from Saraju Asafo mu nyina ye NDC MPs.
Meme mu Aju Asafo din. It is nipa 8 ya me boy. Omu nyina ye NDC MPs.
Adakabre hanin.
Oye. Enra faithfully and consensuously believing same to be true. No more parliament will be.
Adakabre, they were physically and conspicuously sitting on the floor of parliament yesterday, and the videos are there to testify.
And in the parliamentary Hansard, no. Yaka said the following honorable members were absent. Nasa nipa 80, omudin wo nipa 9 na omoye absent and Raymond.
Adakabre, for the first time, so ubisa and there's a chairman of Council of State. And I say honorable Kofi Atwa. Ube who say honorable Haruna Iddrisu was very harsh on the clerk to parliament and described the clerk to parliament say, how can you be a partisan clerk in this way?
Yes, Cyril Insia and all describing as Sam.
He confronted him today and asked him, how can you be that partisan clerk?
At the end of the clerk, and I minority leader.
It took the Council of Chairman of State. It took the Chairman of the Council of State and the Honorable Kofi Atwa to prevail on Honorable Haruna to calm tensions down, simply because Latif Dan about Parliament or sign attendance list. Elizabeth Ejare about Parliament, he take a decision as to whether we should walk out or not. Or no, or can't say he was part of those who said we should stand out and be counted. Yelusu and Yalusu. Tuparo was sick, but we brought him to sit in Parliament in his chair, not in anybody's chair. Amankwa Nicholas was in Parliament. All those MPs were in Parliament.
Hansard
came to me that he even signed.
Hansard
so for the clerk of Parliament to deliberately ignore their presence in Parliament, their signing constitutionally sitting in Parliament, and their signing of the attendance list, and just group them for political reasons, and to say they were not in the chamber. In fact, Haruna Iddrisu Bufune. And secondly, these people were there today. Into what happened, the clerk one said that the incumbent said, Nepano super sorry, now I can say, I was here, I signed, and you marked me absent. Elizabeth, sorry, now I can say, I was there, I signed, and you marked me absent. Once knowing for obvious reasons, standing order 53, the clerk of Parliament printed the order paper with no provision for correction of votes and proceedings. So they will not even give us opportunity to correct their mistakes too. Then You go to the other votes and proceedings. The day the majority walk out, it was recorded in the votes and proceedings. They walk out. The day we also walk out, we did not attend. It was recorded that we were not in the chamber. And now when we walked out, the clerk failed to record it in the other people say the minority walk out.
You drew a subsequent action of the law courts amoyana near Busa intino as Yakasa Parliament media dance here. Parliament media dance here say Namu Wana Namuniho. But then at the end Anna Haruna Iddrisu, minority leader. Well, yes, say, oh yeah, and until here must say chairman of the Council of State, and a senior NDC, Director International Kofiato, previously on him.
Near Nebufone say, Adakabra say, who divorce and proceedings minutes of the meeting in the back court. You walk out. And the clerk refused to record it in the votes and proceedings, say you walk out. Into how will you go and tell them say you walk out? Into another man on Bufu say, did there be a parliament edruni? That a caucus will walk out, and the clerk will refuse to write the walkout in the votes and proceedings.
Into at the end, I propose to say. Mubeye after the fact of you not being in the chamber. Now, as you put it, say clerk no answer amayan record more absence in the chamber no. Ediana mubeye ade afa ehon.
Adakabre, the speaker when he saw that Haruna Iddrisu, the minority leader, was annoyed and furious. And after Haruna was prevailed upon by Honorable Kofiato, the speaker Mensa then told the speaker to make an announcement on the floor that there were errors in the votes and proceedings. And the speaker, when he came to the chamber, AG to say there were errors, mistakes in the votes and proceedings, and that he will give us the opportunity to correct the mistakes tomorrow. And no ma Haruna Iddrisu afidi and kuma toni him. And also, ma Elizabeth Oforajare, Honorable Suparo, Honorable Latifudan. Any honorable members that will go within, or be a kuma tony yam say, or chana or memo mukwane, I'm on my correct mistakes. Now, speaker no, and does it no cry just to say a mistake.
Nti, the Siano, Omujitum say a mistake. It is your legitimate understanding, say, correction ebebano, the very record say, those 8 were in parliament and subsequently Musa Ewoko out of the chamber now.
Oh, Adakabre, they will state if the minority walk out in the parliament tomorrow. They will also state if Elizabeth Jare Oba parliament mistaken Omuye, Honorable Suparo Oba parliament mistaken Omuye, Honorable Latif Dan Oba parliament mistaken Omuye, Honorable Amankwa Nicholas Oba Parliament mistaken Omuye, and all the apart with the exception of Honorable Detikwesen and Honorable Sarah Adwasapo, all other MPs were in Parliament yesterday. Even Honorable Kwejokum, MP for Anhanta West, the ambulance didn't buy. So the idea Bruno.
Na me to was it. Honorable Suparo, most of the DNA didn't buy.
Me say Honorable Suparo, Honorable buy. Me say Honorable Kwejokum.
Untie. Ukwakum bi die. Also Suparo mu na ono so no homfa no. Most of the DNA didn't buy.
Oh, ono oyare ono kasa ne buy. Enya ambulance didn't buy.
Okay.
I'm telling you.
After you move on. Inti Honorable Ahmed.
The seriousness members attached to the business yesterday.
Honorable Bana Mafe ma yenhwe na hwa ye hwe no ebewie se esia no ye wo quorum yede me edibetie ane ye wo quorum yede evotu na quorum yede debatie no mo hwe ema ye hwe se right bibia dadin ansa na mo hwe ase
Alakabre and Rano me say Corona debate Article 102. We hear the 91. And Rano, we had 274. Inti na yatra nimino until the point is 136 walk out.
The debut at Tobuase. Inti no, near 91 no at the time ye baby debate no.
Pacho anene.
Okay. At best ye be put to question no. Na ye wo quorum no ho.
Adakabre ye be put question no. We na yen ya walk out.
Now, mo walk out, under 104, no, is it self-invoking that the fact of say, ma walk out, and unti na a kick it in, and now a hear ma say, obijina the naso, a requesting of the speaker for the invocation of a 104 na.
Adakabre by convention. And by parliamentary practice, also make actually say, and yet self-invoking, but the Supreme Court has not made it self-invoking. The result, and not deliberately, and then Omar refused to say, there was a walkout in the votes and proceedings. And the a mistake, no more. They deliberately did it to come with legal argument to defend it.
Inti the CA will say by convention, by parliamentary practice, and yet self-invoking.
Until
the
Supreme Court came out to say it is self-invoking.
Inti I didn't use a question say 104 a self-invoking and I don't know one can say yes.
Supreme Court will not out to say they must be present in the chamber 138. So once Supreme Court has spoken, and I'm say what is in our standing orders no free work.
Utie oha extra punk no.
Needs FM.